sorry. I'd like you to speak a bit about your father. The times in the forest you all spent together when he was showing you the plant and the use of the plant.
Oh, well, that day in question, when he showed me the plant, we went on hunt. Keep on hunting, and in hunting, the dog raised a deer. And he was chasing the deer, and he also was following the dog with the deer chasing. And it so happened that the dog chased the deer to the river. And he reached to the river, see the deer and shoot the deer, and he killed the deer. And there the game was over. He took the deer and he went back home. And that was all for the day.
When you say home, what do you mean?
Well, we come back home when we live. With the deer.
Yeah.
So when we reached there, he hung it up on the up on the tree and skin it.
Where was home at that time?
Aripo.
In the forest?
Yeah, no, Aripo, yeah.
In the village? Monpui.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where we were living. Aripo. Yeah. So after he done clean that, well, cut meat and thing, and we cook, we make food and eat. And that is how we are spending our life there. And that's about all.
No, tell me about the actual time in the forest when he showed you the plant, the different values, the way the plant is used, what the plant is used for.
Well, he told me what it was valued. Oh,
snake bites.
Snake bite.
Snake
bite, scorpion bite. All stings. Tell me it's good for all stings. Anything, something sting you, you use that. Sting on. Cure it. And it's true. Even to the very ants. And really and truly, some tat bite me sometime, and that thing had me go nuts. And I went and I rubbed my foot with some of it, and I drink some. And a while after, I was alright.
Okay, you're rubbing the foot with the liquid after you boil the
liquid. I rub my foot on the liquid because it was burning me.
So you're boiling the roots?
Yeah.
You're boiling the root and you're rubbing the root on the, you're rubbing the liquid on the spot where the ants sting you?
Yeah.
Okay. You spent a lot of time in the forest with Javien T. Sanderson, and in the book he speaks of the experience where you were camping in Aripo, and a scorpion stung him, was it?
Yeah.
Can you tell us what happened?
Well, the scorpion stung him in my absence. And when I came back home, I saw him.
You mean when you say home, you mean the camp?
Yeah, in the camp. I saw him looking kind of sick. He said, something wrong with you.
You told him something wrong with him?
I tell him, something wrong with you. He said, yes, Capriata, scorpion stung me. I said, scorpion stung you? I said, yes. He said, yes. He said, I'm feeling very bad. I said, well, I have a medicine here that will cure you now, you know, man. So I shove my hand in my pocket, and I take out a piece of twig which I had carry with me.
You don't have any in you right now? You normally walk around with this?
Yeah, but I have none.
You have any right now?
No, I have none.
Okay.
I have none.
Okay.
So I give it to him. I said, you take this, chew it. And the saliva that you create in your mouth, swallow it. And you'll be well. So really and truly he took it, chew it. He said me, oh, it's bitter. I said, well, yeah, I don't mind it bitter. I said, chew it. Chew it. Then you'll get plenty of saliva, swallow it. He really do so. And a while after I swallowed it, he was well. Yes, it didn't take long to cure.
How, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or can you remember?
Oh, 20 minutes after that, the man was well.
20 minutes after he was better?
Yeah, the man was well because he called on to me and told me, Capriata, your medicine is marvelous. Because I feel well. I said, you are well.
Okay, now with the snake bite, when a snake bites someone, you know, like a mapipi, the foot started rotting and all this is happening, right?
Yeah. There is a while after.
Yeah, but sometimes it happens rather within a few days time the foot could start rotting, you know, when the snake bite the person.
Yes, it will take a long time to rot.
The medicine you have, does it clear up that?
But of course, that is what it's for.
Tell us what happens when the person drink the medicine. What happens when they drink the medicine?
Well, when you drink the medicine and you have snake biting you start to sweat.
Okay, makes you perspire.
It takes out all the poison of your blood by sweating. And after you sweat, you didn't sweat anymore. The poison come out from your body. And all the pain that you had in that part is over.
How long that takes?
Well, if I give it to you this morning, it will happen around this afternoon.
Okay.
Call it 8 hours.
Okay. So it takes about 8 hours for the medicine to work in the system and get rid of the poison.
And get rid of the poison.
Okay. You told me once that a man came to you, I think it was an insurance man from Digo Martin.
That's right. I have his name home.
Yeah. What his name was? You can't remember?
But I have the card.
Okay. And he was limping when he came out of the car and so on?
Yeah, when he came, he was limping. He was in the hospital.
Uh-huh.
And the brother tell him that I have the medicine to cure him.
Uh-huh.
And he discharged from the hospital and come at me.
Uh-huh.
And when he came, he was limping.
Uh-huh.
Come with a stick, limping.
Uh-huh.
Limping.
Uh-huh.
He come and he sit down on my chair. I asked him how the snake sting him. He tell me.
Mm-hmm.
He showed me the scut.
Mm-hmm.
And he tell me how he pain in him.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't sleep well last night because of pain. I said, well, I will tell you your cure from now.
Mm-hmm.
But when I give you my medicine, you will well.
Mm-hmm.
You come limping, but when you leave it, you'll go back running.
Mm-hmm.
He laughed.
Mm-hmm.
So the wife also watched me.
Mm-hmm.
But he and his wife
Mm-hmm.
watched me.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, that's so. I said, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I guarantee my medicine.
Mm-hmm.
She said, all right, we're going to see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I went to take my glass,
Mm-hmm.
and I come in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
I pour the measurement,
Mm-hmm.
and I hand it to him, and I tell him how to drink it.
Mm-hmm.
When he took it, and he watching it,
Mm-hmm.
like he don't want to drink it.
Mm-hmm.
So the wife telling him, the man give you the medicine. Drink it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
So he put it in his mouth. And when he put it in his mouth, I said, all right, shake it once in your mouth and swallow.
Mm-hmm.
So you do that. And swallow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I said, well, you will sit down here for 1 hour, and when the hour is up, you will do it.
Mm-hmm.
Really and truly, you want to sit down for 1 hour.
Mm-hmm.
And in the space of half an hour, that man was wet just as if man was in a bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Soaking wet.
Mm-hmm.
Sweat from the head go down to the toe.
Mm-hmm.
I said, you see how you wet?
Mm-hmm.
I said, all the poison that man will be put in your body is out of your body now.
Mm-hmm.
And when you leave here, you will be walking.
Mm-hmm.
He said, man, I wish to be well. I don't want to die with this.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he said. I said, you won't get it. You kill.
Mm-hmm.
And really and truly, when he was leaving my house, he stand up and walk.
Mm-hmm.
He said, you know, I feel no pain.
Mhm.
I feel no indifference in my body, but I feel I well.
Mm-hmm.
I say, you well.
Mhm.
Nothing is wrong with you.
Mhm.
But you have to take 3 doses,
Mm-hmm.
not 1.
Mm-hmm.
You have to come for the other 2 doses,
Mm-hmm.
day after day.
Mhm.
Every year. And he really take for it day after day.
Mm-hmm.
And in 3 days, he was well up to
So
today.
you came 3 days in a row?
Yes.
3 days in a row?
3 days in a row from Port of Spain.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And took the medicine from me.
Uh-huh.
Yes. And he was well from that day to now.
Uh-huh.
No complaint.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm glad to hear that, because people live in the forest up there, and there's a lot of people going hiking, tourists and all these things, and it's good to know that there is something local that you can use that will cure these snake bites.
Well, a man like you who carries the people in the forest, a man like you should have that medicine with you.
Mm-hmm.
Because in case that somebody pass and they wake the mouth of a snake and the smell, it sting the person from behind.
Mm-hmm.
You will be just in time to cure this man and to save the man's life.
Yeah.
You know how to taught him?
Yeah. But do you think you'd ever give me the remedy?
No, I never give it to you.
No, I'm asking if you think you would ever give it to anybody.
Well, my father told me not to give it away.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
So when you die, are you gonna die with it?
Well, I don't know.
So you've never told anyone?
There's one person that knows it.
Oh, that guy, you did tell someone.
Somebody knows.
That's the young fella in Pinto.
Somebody knows. I said somebody knows it.
No, I was asking if it's the guy in Pinto, the young man in Pinto. Your right hand man.
Yeah.
He know it. Well, good. I just want to make sure somebody knows it. You see,
Yeah, he know it.
I wouldn't want to know that.
He know all about it.
Okay, good. Good.
So I tell him all about it.
Okay, good. I just want to know, you see, because I want to make sure that you don't pass away and nobody knows about these things.
No, he knows about it.
So why you chose him? Was there a special reason?
Because he's very honest.
Okay, good.
He's not a dishonest boy.
Right, okay, good.
It is 25 years I am friendly with him.
Okay.
And he has never disappointed me one day.
Okay.
So I could afford to give him my secrets.
Okay, good. Good, I'm glad to hear that.
Many secrets that I have that I will deliver to him.
What's that?
I said there are many secrets that I have I will deliver to him.
Okay. Well, I'm glad to know that.
Because he's The one chosen by me.
Okay, good. But
have
that,
them.
good. That is important. Okay, good.
And he will carry them out too.
Right.
But he haven't got the patience I have.
Right.
That is all.
When it's the patience, you mean the...
He haven't got the patience with the people who are sick.
The willingness to take care of them, the weight and the... Yeah, because...
He haven't got it.
But it's a difficult thing, you know, when people are sick, you know, they want to get results right away.
Yes, but that don't happen so.
Yeah, but, okay.
Now it's 5 years almost that I'm sick, personally. And it is only now that I'm getting well. And through my own experience, not doctors, because I spend a lot of money with doctors and they have no medicine to cure nobody. I condemn them, condemn the drugstore. The people ripping the sick. The sick and have no money to cure himself. The little medicine that could cure him, when they pay for it, it is expensive to the extent they could hardly pay. And when you drink it, it's not good. So they ripping the sick to get rich. I condemn that.
So what do you think about this doctor who is warning people to stay from herbalists?
Well, you know what I call him? A bloody scam, because he don't want nobody to get well.
I mean, no, well, he gives some stories there of people who got sick after they used herbs, you know. So, I mean, he
if
may...
somebody outside of here, as a herbalist, have a medicine, he guarantee his medicine by his dosage, by his experienced dosage to cure the sick.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that in the article, the doctor said that there are people who use herbs and didn't get better, they get worse.
Oh, they get worse?
Yeah.
Well, because they didn't get the right medicine.
Okay.
If they get the right medicine, they wouldn't be worse.
So the point then is that the herbalist could make mistake too. If he's not careful.
Of course, he have to know what he's doing.
And likewise the doctor.
If a person have kidney disease, you give him medicine for the kidney.
Right.
You give him nothing outside of that.
Okay.
If somebody have diabetes, you give them the medicine for diabetes. You see?
Yeah.
That's sure to cure. No counteracting this. They could eat and drink anything. The medicine is working. You follow?
Yeah.
But anything outside of that will counteract the complaint that the person have and he will get more sick. That is what the people who is using this medicine doesn't know.
Okay.
You have to know that.
Okay. Let us talk a bit about your days in Aripo growing up. You told me once about the Pajambis, some Indian people who were planting corn.
Yes, yes. Yeah, the Pajambis and them, yes, they was working on the estate.
You like to describe them?
Well, their description was that they used to have a bundle of cloth tied on their head as a kata.
A turban?
Yeah, turban. Right? A big turban. And they were tall. Tall Indians. The chest was broad.
The chest was broad?
Yeah, the chest was broad. Tall. And those men were very hard-working men. But what they used to eat was dry corn. When they go to work, going to work, in the night they roasting three dry corn. 3 dry corn, you know. They used to roast. They put that in the pocket with some burnt paper. They go to work. In the evening when they don't work, they pass under the shatai trees and they pick up shatai by the bag, carry it home, clean it, wash it, boil it, sit down and eat when it's cooked. And that's how they live. Until they resigned the work on the estate and they was going. But all the money that they worked for, they were giving it to the overseer wife. And when they was ready to go, they called on she to pay them. And she told the husband that the Indians are leaving the estate today. Come and see them, come and see the amount of money they have. And every man had $400 each.
Which in those days
to leave the estate and go. And in those days was penny days, man was working for a shilling a day. And they was cutting job for $5 a job. And a job means to say 2 acres of land was a job. For $5. That's what they used to do.
And you said they used to eat roast corn with black pepper?
When breakfast time comes. They go by the river and sit down and shell the corn and eat it. Drink water. They eat it with blood pepper. Drink water, they belly full, they go back and walk. Yes.
You said they used to smoke marijuana as well, ganja?
Yeah, ganja. Smoke ganja. I used to smoke ganja with them.
You did it to them?
Yes, I used to smoke ganja with them and I used to go and buy it with them. For them.
Where you bought it?
12-cent ganja. For the big pasta store. Big pasta store, big soap. In a paper bag. 12 cents.
Where you bought the ganja for them?
I used to go down into Nakona. And the house where that ganja was selling is still there.
What it looks like today?
Well, it looks dilapidated, but it's the same place. The old house is still there. They never change it. Because every time I go down into my old was there, see that house is there. It's still there.
Now you want to describe how they used to smoke the ganja?
Well, yeah, they used to take the leaves, put it in their hand, roll it up, put it in the palm of their hand, take their big thumb and roll it. They massage the leaf, massage it, massage it, massage it. And they massage it, it make a wax. And that wax, it become a lump. They take that lump and they put it inside the chilang. They put it in the chilang. They put a little cloth, put the chilang so, they light the match, and they light that. They pull like this. And you see the smoke going up, and they pull it up. And you don't see that smoke at all. When they do that 3 times.
Do it again, let me see. I just want to do it again.
They do it so. You don't see that smoke at all again.
One last time?
Huh?
One last time?
One last time.
No, show me how they do it. How they smoke it, how they...
I tell you, they do it so. They take the wax thing that they make here. They put it inside the chilam. And they take the chilam and they put it here. And they pull it from here. They light the matches. And put it on the head of the chilam. And pull from here.
Okay. Okay.
And that is that. They do that 3 times or 4 times, and they don't smoke again.
Okay.
That's how they do it.
Okay. Now, in the forest, what other bush medicines you knew in the forest that are very important? Apart from the pweda. Oh, by the way, you said that some time ago that there were other hunters who tried to find the root that your father was using.
But they're still trying to find it. They're still trying to find it. They're still giving names that they have. You can't find it.
Yeah, but you said in those days that they were...
They fool you too and tell you that they give it to you. When I tell you no, it's not it. You can't doubt me.
Okay, but you're saying that there were other routes in those days that other hunters, Mr. No, you spoke of a guy called Mr. No, who used to live over the bridge or somewhere.
Yes, that is a legend.
Huh?
That Mr. No thing you're talking about it, that's an ancient thing you're talking about it.
Yeah, well, you told me about that. Carnival last year, you told me about that.
Yeah, but that time Mr. No was in existence and doing his hunting and doing his bacchanal. I was a young boy, I didn't experience much about it.
Oh, but you said that he thought he had the medicine that your father had?
I don't think so. He had other medicine.
Oh, okay. But he thought he had it?
I would say he had other medicine, not that.
Okay. And he said he used to go and hunt from leaving here today and going Matlet or from Arima?
All over Trinidad he hunt.
For days?
Any part of Trinidad he going to hunt. Yeah. He know the whole of Trinidad, end to end. Because that was his work.
Mr. No?
Yeah.
And when he died, how long ago he died?
Oh, he died a long time. I can't remember that.
Okay.
I can't remember.
Okay. The pweda, there's a plant called pweda. A little plant, pweda I think you call it, it's a little yellow flower. Poppies, sorry, not pweda, poppies. A little plant with a yellow flower. When you bite it, it's spicy, a spicy taste. You want to talk about that, the use of that plant?
I don't know about that.
Okay. What about the rhinia, the boalagli?
I don't know much about it. I know they used to make some kind of insect powder out of that.
Yeah. You told me once that during the war days, somebody had cut a hole out of it and they had it by the paddock.
Yeah, they was cutting that by the bundle, by the big bundles, and shipping it away.
But
when they condemn it, they had a hell of a lot done by the wharf.
Oh, the wharf?
Yeah, back up high like the house.
By the wharf in Port of Spain?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they said once that they used to bring it by the paddock in Arima.
Yeah.
And
Port of Spain.
The rhinia plant. In the days when they were cutting that, you weren't involved in harvesting that?
What?
Rhinia. The wood?
The boalagli?
Yeah.
No, I was not in that at all.
You never worked with those people?
Never take no part of that.
Okay.
Because I tried to find out what they were doing with it. They never tell me what they were cutting it for. So I was not interested.
They were sending it to America?
Some place they were
Yeah, America. Because going to America for insecticide. They make an insecticide with the wood.
But like they're not working that again.
Occasionally, they still send some more, but not as
Much.
large amounts as in those days, you know. You know the plant well.
Yeah.
Do you know the bird? There's a bird that dances around on the plant. A little black and white bird.
Yes.
You want to talk about the bird? About the plant itself in the forest?
They call him noisette.
Noisette?
Yeah.
The bird?
Yeah,
What noisette?
it's a little black and white bird.
What that mean, noisette? What that means?
Well, because he's boiling like a noisette. Sweet is sweet. Sweet is sweet. From the tree.
Yeah.
And he cleaning around the tree.
Yes.
Yeah, they call him noisette.
Noisette. Okay.
That's the name that the old people had for it.
What else you can say about the bird? That bird?
Well, I don't know much about the bird now. I can't give no distinction. I can't give no.
Okay. Now the black and white one is the male. The black and white bird that dances around and plays.
Huh? The female was brown.
The female is brown.
The male was black and white.
Okay, so you were very observant in those days. You observed all these things.
The female was brown.
Okay. What about the pawi? You spoke of being hunting with your father and seeing the pawi.
Well, pawi was very appreciated with pawi because you had plenty pawi in those days. Pawi like a big, like a turkey. Yeah, but the only thing is that the foot is red.
The foot of the pawi is red?
Yeah.
Okay, that's true. And what the pawi fed on? What you saw it feeding on in the forest?
Well, it feeded on different seeds. Different seeds.
You want to name some?
Especially the water vine seed. Water vine seed. They eat that.
A lot.
Plentiful.
Yeah. Now
that vine have seeds.
Which one of the water vine?
Pawi does be they are plentiful.
You have different water vines. Which water vine are you talking about now?
There are two water vines. There are one kind of water vine.
Okay.
One kind of water vine.
The one in the picker?
No, the small one.
The small one?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so it ate the seeds of that's the main food of the pawi, the water vine?
Yeah, that is the main food for them. When that place that vine have seed, all the pawi around us come to it. That's where we used to go and shoot them.
What the leaf of this water vine looks like?
It looks like a pomdelian leaf.
Like a pomdelian leaf?
Yeah.
Okay. And the flowers?
Flowers, you can see that. I can't remember seeing the flower.
Okay.
I can't remember seeing the flower.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, it's high up on the tree, so you'll hardly see the flower.
Yeah, that tree goes up on trees.
But what do the seeds look like?
The seed look like a grape.
Like a grape seed?
Yeah.
Okay.
But not so big.
Okay.
Smaller seed to grape.
Okay, that's the water vine.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's sweet.
Okay. You used to suck them?
I used to taste it, yes.
Okay.
Sweet.
Okay, now...
And it's slippery.
Slippery?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's a vine, you say?
Yeah.
The water vine.
The seed have a gum on it.
The seed have a gum on the outside. Okay, now you have lived in the forest as a young man, you lived in Aripo. You are seeing what is happening with the forest, the destruction of the forest. The bushfires in the dry season. I mean, you know Blanchard's Road, when they cut Blanchard's Road? You've seen all these changes.
No. I didn't know when they cut it. I know the benches.
Okay, that's what I mean. You know it is olden, in the olden days. You know,
they had those roads in benches.
Okay, so you know all these roads before those roads were cut. I mean, you know the benching tracks.
Yes, I knew the benching tracks.
Before the roads were cut.
No, not before the road was cut. After the road was cut, I get to know the benching track because we travel in the road and go in the forest.
Oh, okay.
And then we get to the tracks.
Okay.
And all the tracks had mark.
Okay.
You see, they had a signboard on the tracks.
Okay, saying what?
What that track is for, where it continuing to. If it's Blanchisez, Toco, Manzanilla, or where, you used to see the name there. And they used to have men they call cantonniers, used to maintain those tracks. But they don't maintain those tracks anymore. Those places get in abandoned to the extent that you don't even know where they are.
Yeah. Now, you've seen those forests in those days, and you can see what is happening in the forest right now, all the bushfires and all these things.
No, well, in those days they didn't have bushfire. It's only now people play the fool burning down the forest. They didn't used to burn the forest at all. If you cut a piece of land, when it's dry, you have to make a trace 20 feet from the forest to be able to burn the land. If you put fire in it and you catch the forest afire, they charge you. But not now.
So you're saying then that in those days people were more concerned about protecting the forest?
Of course.
There
was more concern of protecting the forest. But not today.
Okay. Now,
catching the forest afire is a joke.
Yeah. So, Arima, you know, similar, like let's say going up Arima, up Lalaha, all these areas, you would have known those areas as a little boy?
Yeah, they were Jackass Trace. Jackass Road.
So you used to walk from Lalaha? You used to walk from Lalaha?
Yes, you go up area in Jackass Road. Track.
Yeah.
Didn't have any road like now. Now it have road for Molokai.
Okay.
It didn't have road, it had track. You go up in the truck to go up there.
So I'm just trying to get a sense of the history of the place. The Blanchisseuse Road, when was that road cut? When did they cut the Blanchisseuse Road?
No, I don't know.
You can't remember that?
I don't know.
And the road to Lalaha, when did they cut that road?
I can't remember those.
You can't remember those things?
I go to be a man and know it then.
What?
But when I was a young man, I never knew it.
Okay.
It's only when I get to be a man, I travel, I found myself there.
Okay. But when you were living in Aripo, if you had to come to Arima from Aripo, as a little boy, where you had to pass?
Well, you had to pass from Aripo Road to Arima.
Where? Chuguanapo? To Providence Estate? Where?
Well, that was in the old road. But the new road is the one that I know.
Oh, so the new road cut when you were a little boy?
The new road.
To Aripo?
Yeah, the new road cut when I was a young boy.
A young man?
Yeah, a young boy.
Oh, okay. So you never had to pass through Lalaha to go to Aripo?
No. It's only when I get to be a man, I pass through there to reach to Aripo.
Okay.
But there is longer to go to Aripo than passing this way.
Where is longer? Passing through Lalaha is longer?
Passing through the base to go to Aripo. From the dial to Aripo. It's 10 miles.
Through the base?
Yeah, through the base. And from the base to go to Aripo in the old road, it's 12 miles. Yes.
When you say the old road, you mean Chuguanapo?
Chuguanapo.
That's the old road?
12 miles.
Okay. Now, Dr. Bibi, the American guy who established similar, you knew him?
No, I didn't know
You never collected snakes for him or anything of the sort?
Dr. Bibi? Professor Bibi?
Yeah.
That was a very old man. His life was butterfly studies.
So you never did any work for him?
I didn't do any work for him.
Okay.
He wanted me to work for him, but he wouldn't pay me. I didn't work for him.
Okay. If you have to say give any advice to the young people nowadays concerning the bush medicine or the forest,
that would be a very long story. We can't talk that.
What advice would you give them?
You'll stay here the whole day for that.
Well, just in the sense of, you seeing what is happening, you seeing how people are treating the forest, you seeing how they're destroying the forest and so on. I mean, what advice would you give them concerning the forest in a few words?
I would give them the best advice I have. But still, they wouldn't take me on because they have their own opinion.
Okay. Well, what that advice would be?
Well, the advice is that let us have a better country. Do less wrong things that you all are doing. To have a better family. Different things I will have in mind to give them, but I cannot explain those things right now. I have to think about that.
Okay.
Time is running on me, I have to go.
Okay.
I find that they were waiting on you a long time there.
No, they just came looking for work.
Oh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so people are destroying the rivers as well. The rivers are polluted.
The rivers, they're destroying people and all. You cannot go in the forest again because they have so much of guns in the forest.
Shotguns?
Yes, that is dangerous.
Yeah.
People have no privilege to go in the forest now.
So, do you go to the forest anymore?
No, I would not go. I wouldn't go to the forest.
So when last have you gone to the forest?
Good question. I didn't have that in record. I didn't have that in record.
Okay.
I didn't have that in record.
So let's say I want to carry you to the forest. I want you to go to the forest just to show a few plants and the medicines and...
I will not go.
You wouldn't go? Because of the trap guns?
No. I cannot afford to go to the forest anymore because I haven't got the constitution to walk places up and down.
No, I'm not into the forest itself, just along the road. Let's say along the roadside. Just to show the plants. We come on little plants along the roadside, the black sage, the tabacari, zebra peak, zebra shot. Just to explain to people.
Yeah, but this thing's to me not so interesting. I won't take no heed in this. I won't take no heed in this.
So you're saying that the mind is...
My mind is well focused.
You're more or less retired from these things?
I don't think about that.
Okay, so Dixon, thank you very much for talking to me.
No.
And we'll definitely talk again.
Right.
Thank you.
Someday.
Thank you.
It took about a long while.
No, I can't go anywhere. It's too late now.
I came at the wrong time.
No, you came at the right time.
It's good for you because you have something you didn't have.
Well, yes, that is true. So you see, so it's already bad and the good. Okay, well, what I'll do,